Today on Business Success in Six with Stacie, I have Elena Hansel here from We Rose Marketing in Appleton, Wisconsin. Elena, thanks for jumping on with me.
Thanks for having me, Stacie.
It is my pleasure. I'm so excited to learn about your business, to ask you 6 questions about We Rose Marketing, because you are a young female entrepreneur and you are doing so many great things for the community. So if you don't mind, can we get started?
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
All right, here we go. When people ask you what We Rose Marketing does, how do you describe your business?
So my elevator pitch is typically we're a full service marketing company that specializes in the Fox Valley. We can handle anything from your social media management needs to paid ads, email marketing, website development, and then we're your print. So whether that's apparel or paper print.
Wonderful. Yeah, a lot more expansive than I even thought. That's wonderful that you can help so many people. And you said you specialize in the Fox Valley, but are you willing to work with people outside of that area?
Definitely. We have some out-of-state clients right now, but we work really well locally just so we can be in the business with our customers and take pictures behind the scenes, all that good stuff that people love to see on social media. But yeah, we're a digital company, so we can do virtual meetings or just we can connect digitally.
I love it. Thank you so much. So what were your plans when you started your business and how have they changed? I know you started right at the beginning of COVID. Do you want to talk a little bit about that experience?
Yeah, so I graduated high school in 2020 and I was in a marketing internship, which helped me gain real life experience outside of school. So I was actually partnered up with some local businesses in downtown Appleton, and they really expanded my experience level. And they put me through real life situations where I was able to come up with a problem and a solution and help them. And then COVID hit, and because they were so heavily reliant on their in-person connections with their customers, COVID hit and shut that all down, and they really needed to make a pivot, and that needed to be digitally. So we helped them sell online, do live streams for people who want to just still make connections and didn't just want to text or call. So we were able to hook them up with some social media management, and that made all the difference for their business in the past couple of years, getting them through COVID until they could actually, felt safe coming back in stores.
Yeah, absolutely. You, first of all, gave me goosebumps because the fact that you just graduated in 2020, and that wasn't a normal graduation, I know by any
Oh,
so different. And then you were able to just persevere and get through and change and help so many people in the community when frankly they're probably really scared that they weren't going to be able to feed their families, these business owners. So
right,
yeah,
right.
really, really neat. So what do you think the biggest way that you impact the community is right now?
Well, as a young entrepreneur, I took a lot of business advice and looked towards mentors of people who are very seasoned business owners. And I have a lot of young entrepreneurs or aspiring young business men and women who reach out to me and ask for tips or ask to just sit in a meeting and kind of pick my brain and talk about their business plan for the future and what they want to do. And I kind of just give them advice or here's your steps, A through B, and kind of go through it. So I like to be a mentor to our younger generation, whether that's middle school, high school, or college students, even kind of some older people look to me too as new business owners, no matter what age they are. I like to kind of help out and give a hand when I can, just to kind of say thank you to those who helped me when I was starting out. So one of the biggest things I'm working on right now is I'm the DECA advisor at Appleton North High School. That's actually where I graduated from. So DECA is a business and marketing club. So the students get to pick an industry and they compete in that category. And it's really just to verse the students a little bit more in that industry, give them real world experience. They kind of sit on a panel similar to what you and I are doing right now, and they kind of get quizzed, and then it gives them the soft skills that they need to be employable and give them the confidence that they need. And that's one of my biggest projects right now that I do to kind of give back to the community.
Well, and you should be so proud of that. And I think what you were just talking about defines community and what we are called to do. And so thank you for doing that. And then you also talked about, older entrepreneurs that are reaching out. And I find it very, very valuable. If I'm having a problem with something digitally and I have a marketing degree, I can reach out to my college kid and they're going to know more. So you've got a pulse on that right now. That's wonderful.
And it doesn't even have to be marketing related either. There's so much stuff going on in the digital world right now that I'm able to lend a helping hand. Even if they're not a customer of mine, people call me up and they're like, "Hey, I know that you do this and you're pretty well versed in Facebook with all the scams and stuff going on right now." So just helping even the older demographic who didn't grow up with that and then had to adapt via COVID to kind of just guide them with that. So business owner or not, I'm always willing to lend a hand.
Love it. Thank you for that. So what is one challenge that you have faced that other business owners could learn from?
Most challenging thing when I was starting out was trying to have that work-life balance. Me being in the digital world, I can open my computer and my business stuff all pops up, whether it's my business or my clients' businesses, getting all those notifications via social media, because we manage a lot of different platforms. So all of their notifications pop up on my device, whether it's personal or business. So that was really hard for me to just kind of separate myself from work and then home. So kind of trying to step away from that, and it's still a work in progress, but
Yeah, absolutely. Well, our coaches talk about, for a long time, we were talking about that work-life balance, but now it's really life, because you as this entrepreneur have this hat that you're going to carry with you 24 hours a day, wherever you are. So it's really when can we shut down? When do we want to shut down? And because if it brings you joy, there are times that maybe you don't want to shut down on a Friday night at 5. You're like, I'm loving
yeah.
this. I'm helping people. So yeah, that is a big challenge, so you're not alone on that. And it is thought about. So thank you for sharing that. So what does the future look like to you? And do you have an exit plan?
So I don't have an exit plan as of right now. Future, when I started, I was really trying to build a business or a job, I guess, for myself to work to keep myself busy. And I did that. I kept myself really busy to the extent where I didn't have enough hours in the day to do everything. So I had to bring on a team. So I have a great team working for me right now, and they're very goal oriented, which I love. Not only for myself, but also for our clients. If our clients say they have a specific goal, they're right on it and they're figuring out a way to attain that goal for that client. So yeah, I guess to continue building my team, continue getting some new clients, helping out the community, and just really growing this thing. As when I was 18 and I started this company, I would have never, you would have told me 3 years from now, we just won Best of the Valley. So I'm super excited about that. So if you would have told me when I was 18 that I was going to start a marketing company and get that, be able to achieve that level of trust in the community. And yeah, I just am amazed as we kind of continue on these years as to the trust that people place in us and how we can continue to help and serve the community. So
That's awesome. Congratulations on that award. You should be so, so, so proud of yourself. So my final question for you today, Lena, is all subjects open. What inspires you most?
that's a great question. There's a lot of things that I pull inspiration from, but I think most importantly is the people that I surround myself with. I really am a true believer of you are who you surround yourself with. So I try to be very conscious about when I'm in meetings or when I'm in networking events, like who are the people around me and what are the choices that they're making in their business and their personal life. And then I try to either mimic that if there's someone that I aspire to be like, or just pull in for inspiration from their success and failures and try to mimic that and just get real advice from those people who've done it, been there, done that, tried trial and error. So I think those are the people who inspire me the most.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. Now, Elena, if somebody wants to connect with you and your team, get some marketing help, digital help, all the different things, even print what you offer, what's the best way for them to get in touch with you?
So I'm all about in-person relationships. So if we schedule an in-person consultation, I would love that. But if you're not in the Fox Valley, you can fill out the form on our website or give me a call or send me an email. You can find all that information on our website, werosemarketing.com.
Awesome. Thank you. And obviously you have a social media presence as well, if you're doing that, so people can follow you on social.
Definitely.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Elena. Congratulations on growing a great business and being such a young female entrepreneur that is really serving the community.
Thank you so much, Stacie. I appreciate the interview.
It's my pleasure.